So, good evening, everyone. It is Friday, December 22nd,
Oh,
and
it's in the Bronx.
just it's just after 8, almost 8:20. So we want to do a quick update for you for today. I'm still feeling kind of icky, but I am doing a lot better. At least I could talk and breathe and sit up this week, so I'm feeling better. Um, so thank you for all the good wishes. That has helped a little bit. Um, let's see. Thank you for also making your thank you calls to Councilman Barron and Kristen Richardson Jordan, and to Ari Kagan. So I did get a chance to speak with Councilman Barron this morning, and he said that that was very sweet of everyone to do, and to let you know that he's not going anywhere, that he is going to make sure that he is going to be so busy trying to help us that they're going to wish he was in city council where he'd be busier. So, so that's that. 1099. So 1099 effectively is dead as of yesterday or Wednesday, but it will be coming back. Just so you do know, we will be trying to get it reinstated, reintroduced come 2024. Um, I know, Trudy, I'm not allowed to get sick. Well, tell my wherever that I've picked up some bug while I was up there again last week because that damn near killed me. Um, let's see. Yes, we did get two TROs help two retiree groups. TWU 100 retirees, these are your transit bus drivers, train operators, as well as Nassau County. Nassau County had hired Jake's firm and they secured them their restraining order. That was very exciting to hear because it came back to back. So kudos to Jake's firm, to Walden Mockton Harron in that. I have a lot of relatives in Nassau County, so I know they were all very ecstatic when they got their restraining order. Their situation is slightly different than ours in that it's not necessarily having to do about an MA plan, but forcing them investing in their healthcare, changing their vesting to 20 years, charging them and changing their plan. Okay. Plan, it's still kind of similar, but it's not the same. But yes, they were successful and we're very happy for them and we're encouraging them to keep on going. They are a small group of retirees, local 830. The second group, TWU 100. So this group is a group of retirees. They hired a former union attorney, and this attorney, through helping him and their team and put together their paperwork, they filed their court papers, and they struggled a little bit. Their attorney has a disability, visual disability, and after filing everything, the restraining order was granted. Unfortunately, 24 hours later, it was vacated, and it was because the attorney didn't see that there was a request in the docket to answer papers that was filed by the opposition. And when they didn't go replied to, um, the court vacated the restraining order. And it was very upsetting, as you can imagine. So and then the attorney basically quit on them. So they were left in a situation that they didn't know what to do. And when I called the clerk's office this morning, basically the guidance is that they needed to get a new attorney. So we made a bunch of phone calls today and trying to help them. And we think we may have attorney to help them. However, the attorneys were asking for a $50,000 retainer, just like our attorneys asked us for a $50,000 retainer. Except we had like what, a month to come up with this. They have 24 hours. So the attorneys told them that because Christmas is Monday, court is closed on Friday, this literally has to be filed somewhere between Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Um, the attorneys that we spoke to today said that they would be glad to help them, but they do need a retainer of $50,000, and if they can get at least 25,000 guaranteed to them within 24 hours, they will start working on this and give them another week to start to work to raise the other 25. So we just had a board meeting before this little gathering that we are with you because we knew that the question would come up, and we already knew that it hit the paper. and we wanted to explain to you why they lost their TRO, because we had never heard this either. Anyway, so what our group agreed to is that if they can come up with $22,500 by tomorrow night, our organization would donate another 2,500 so that it would meet that they would make their 25,000 by tomorrow night. And then they would still have to keep fundraising in order to get to that 50,000 by the end of next week. So it's a lot for them to do. So we're going to try to help encourage them with that. We've also agreed that we would put up their fundraising link on our website. And when you look at their Facebook, when you look at their PayPal button, it'll say like 25, 50, 100 or other. If you are so inclined to donate to them, we're not encouraging you to donate more because you have to donate to your own campaign, right? And we can't always help or save everybody, is what everyone keeps telling me, because we're working ourselves to the bone trying to help everybody as it is. But if you want to make a supportive type of grassroots $5 or so donation, we would totally like to see that you would do that. We will post their link tonight on our Facebook page, and we will clearly identify that it is TWU 100's fundraiser, that we're not asking you to donate to them. We're not encouraging you to do that. We think it's a nice idea. We know that you have responsibilities. It is holidays and we are still financing 3 separate litigations. But if you are so inclined, we are going to post their link today, and then we will take it down. What did Ralph say? Monday, Tuesday? 26th?
Tuesday. Yeah.
We will take it down the day after Christmas so that there's no confusion. But we will clearly mark it, and it is TWU 100 retirees grassroots fundraising donation. And do what you can, whatever you're inclined to do that. Know that this organization just today, before this meeting, agreed to donate $2,500 to them if they can come up with the 22,500 to hire their attorneys for tomorrow. And if they can, that would be wonderful. And then hopefully they could raise the other $25,000 in the next week. And the lawyers would be comfortable going forward. So we're trying to help them. I can't guarantee what that will look like. We just feel absolutely horrible for them for what they're going through, and that their lawyer basically screwed this up and then walked away from them, you know? Sorry, my eyes are all watery. So anyway, that's the situation with TW 100. So if you see it in the newspaper, do not freak out. But that's exactly what happened, that their attorneys for MTA filed stuff in the docket, and the attorney for them that they had retained did not respond back in time. And of course, bad things happened. So enough of TWU. Go back one more week. What did we have? We had we want to thank everyone that showed up. That's what I did forget. Everyone that showed up to the hearing that we had on the finance committee. Thank you so much. That was very powerful to hear some of you and see some of you. And we had our little girl group and got to testify, and we were there all day. Very, very reminiscent of January. But thank you guys for coming out to that. Come 24, we will you have no more phone calls to make, no more emails to make, nothing else to do. We're closing the page until after New Year's. And then when we start over in 24, we'll start over with a new strategy and getting the next bill passed. And of course, we'll be moving into the court date sometime. Our briefs have to be submitted in January, and then court, we're not going to see court until like February, March-ish. So that's what I got. What do you guys got?
Well, we've got one of the things that I just want to make clear with the TWU thing is that we're their city people also. They're not under the same retirements that we are, but they're city workers too. And so we're kind of connected. And it's good for us if they succeed. And it's good for them if we succeed. So we're all interconnected. And that's what I wanted to say.
Maybe one day we can get like we could be like the international union where we help like everybody. But for
We're
right
not
now,
there, Mary Ann.
not yet. I said one day, Carol. I could have high hopes. Do you want to give a fundraising update?
Well, yeah, they had issues with their lawyer over at the TWU. We thankfully have not had that. Um, our lawyers are not cheap.
No.
We get what we pay for. We've got phenomenal representation. They're on top of things and they guide us. We tell them stuff. They tell us stuff. It goes both ways. And at the end of the day, every month we get a bill. We get a bill. We got to pay it. How do we pay it? From all of our people.
Bonnie, stop. Sorry, my cat's like flipping my laptop.
Okay. But so, although it's the end of the year and you're being hit with solicitations from a wide variety of places to donate money, this is something we need to do. And let's hope that in 24 we're successful and don't have this kind of problem anymore.
Yes.
That's what I have to say. I'm fed up with this. It started in 21. It's enough already.
Well, and we've had some wonderful donations from like the Long Island
Absolutely.
Shields and the 1013s and the Fire FDNY Breakfast Club in Brooklyn from the guys in Staten Island. So those are all absolutely very, very grateful for everything that you guys are doing. That's the other, yes, the Long Island Shields. We got a message from Dan and Mike last week that they had also sent another donation to us. So thank you guys. I think I saw Mike on on here before. So thank you for keeping us in your hearts and helping us with the fundraiser. Carol, do you want to do an update on our thermometer?
Well, do you have it there, Marianne?
No, I can make one.
Well, we have succeeded. We have met our goal.
Yay.
Thanks to our wonderful members.
You guys rock.
Yeah, so in
And
1 month we
the
had
majority of it comes in slow but steady and small donations. Yes, we get some big ones, but a lot we get them as I think the smallest we've ever gotten is like $5. But
mhm,
some of our people have pensions that are under 13,000 and
right, under 10.
$5 is a
Mhm.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we're
So
very grateful for that.
very grateful.
very every donation is appreciated. And again,
Yes.
just to reiterate, none of the people on the board, us or the other people, we don't get paid one penny. And we contribute too.
So that's the news.
So
Do we have
that's
anything
it
else?
from this. I'm off.
Okay, good.
This is just
Thank
as
you, Carol.
fast as it came in, it's as fast as it goes out.
I know. Well, when you get a bill that comes in that's over $150,000, you damn near have a
You
stroke.
have a stroke, right? And all I got on the Western Front is, and just remember, if anybody orders any merchandise, that it comes from our Cafe Press store, because there are bad people
Mm.
out there who try to take advantage. Where I am still rectifying little sites out there that are being very bad people. So I'm taking care of that. So
Yes, the
remember,
only official merch store for the retirees is Cafe Press. If it is not Cafe Press, and make sure when you look at whatever ad you're looking at that looks like it has our logo, please make sure it's spelled correctly. That's another indicator that it is
well,
not
right, but
ours.
again, because it's so small, you can't
Mm.
see it, and that's what the problem is. But again, it has to come from Cafe Press. So,
Yeah.
and if you do see anything, please send it in an email and I will address it with some very harsh words to their legal department. And with a smile. And
Very good. Then we
so yeah,
club them in the knees.
yes, yes, take them right out at the knees.
There
So
you go.
right. So but other than that, that's it. That's all I got. So, but again, I hope everybody enjoyed their Hanukkah for those that celebrate. And wishing everybody else out there a very
Mm.
Merry Christmas, right? Because do
And
you have any?
Kwanzaa,
Well, that's at the
Kwanzaa,
end of the month, right? That's coming up, right?
and Eid, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. I am not sure if it's pronounced Eid or Eid for
I think
our
it's Eid.
Muslim members. I think
Yule was the other day.
John, there
so.
will be no update next Friday. We will be closed until after New
Correct.
Year's.
January.
See you next year. We'll see
We'll
you
see you
next year.
next year.
Unless something explodes next week,
Yeah, yeah, right.
then
Which I
we'll
don't think
open
it.
back up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not thinking anything will change.
Unless
Um,
the ghosts, come and visit Garrido and Mulgrew, and they have a change of heart, which I doubt. But
no, he's another moron. He's been advocating for, as you know, you and I did that debunk, which I need to finish.
right.
Um,
I saw
he's been
today that he's also suing OMB
he's suing the
Mulgrew.
city over the
Yeah,
Yeah,
budget.
he started that. It was in the papers yesterday.
So, like I
Yeah.
said, the Chris ghosts will come visit them and stuff, but I
Yes,
doubt it.
Laura, you're absolutely correct on your statement about the attorney for the Transit Workers Union. Yep. It's even worse than that, but I won't get into that here. Um,
Mulgrew should sue himself.
I know. You're welcome, Yolanda. You have a very good holiday. Did you ever get a chance to get the triple delight matzo ball soup with krepla? No, I did not, but I've been making my own matzo ball soup. Um,
Matzo ball soup with kreplach? I don't know.
from PJ Bernstein's on the Upper East Side. You'll be cured from
Yeah.
whatever bug you have. Okay, so I'm Italian girl with only very little Jewish in me, and I make my matzo ball soup from a box. And I will tell you, I happen to like Strites better than Manischewitz, and today I put one of those like rotisserie chicken shredded up in there, and it still tasted good. So it was chicken matzo ball soup, and it tasted damn good. Um, that's all I got. No more questions.
Good. I'm tired.
All right, so look, we're gonna end before 9. Aren't you happy?
Yes.
Yes, I know, me
I
too.
said pastina with butter and a little broth. That's what I
I
said.
got pastina. I found Barilla
But
pastina since
Ronzoni
I
doesn't make pastina anymore.
You can
no,
Barilla
but
does. Barilla
Barilla
does.
does. So
Barilla does.
I have 2 boxes of Barilla pastina
I got one box.
and my Strites Manischewitz Strites and Manischewitz
Matzo ball.
matzo ball soup.
Well, you'll be getting some in a couple of months. It's getting close to that.
John Manning, that the MLC is obligated to figure out $600 million recurring in savings. We've been hearing this since Bloomberg's third term. It's a straw man or red herring. Well, he had to remember with this RFP for the active workers, he had to agree to $1 billion a year in savings. That's 10%. So he had to agree to $1 billion a year in savings on the active worker plan. I don't know how the hell that's going to happen, but Michelle and I going over that 18-page glossy that we saw that the UFT put out definitely looks like they're moving the active worker under 65 health plan to a managed care plan. And he even says it on page 14. I filmed the video today, but it's just not good. I'm still not just feeling 100%. So I'm open tomorrow morning. I'll feel a little bit better and can refilm it again, and try to get that out before it's too late. But yeah.
Okay. So let's say goodnight, Miss
Night, Gracie.
Pizzatola.
Good night, Mrs. Pistola.
Night, Gracie.
Good night, George.
Yes, Laura, the independent ad and the port side ad. 1 second. So you guys remember when we did we asked you to sign a petition of labor activists for traditional Medicare. Over 4,000 of you signed the petition. Well, we gave it to a couple of our retirees like Ray Markey and Michelle Keller and Len Paletta, and then and Lizette Cologne, and they coordinated all the names together, and they put it in a letter, and they posted the letter in the port side and in the independent. And the independent charged us just a small fee. Actually, we did a little quick fundraiser for it, and we raised about $5,000 just for the advertisements. So far that has now been published in the port side and in the independent, and it's 4 pages long. If it's not been posted to the Facebook page, I think I did post it, but if I did not, I will post it tonight. And then remember, I will make sure in a separate post, I put the little fundraiser for TWU 100. Make sure you look that it is TWU 100. And like we said, that if they were able to raise at least almost half of their down payment, that we would help them with a small contribution as approved by our board. So that said, you guys have a great night. Anything, just reach out to the org's email. Michelle will answer
Okay.
you back. If anything breaks, if there's anything happening that's urgent, we will open the page and we will come to you directly. And but I don't foresee that because just about everything will be closed for the holiday. So we do expect to see you for
In
after New
January.
Year's. Yeah.
Everybody enjoy your holiday. Merry Christmas. Have a happy and healthy New Year. Oh, thank you. Yes, she has to get her Zoom time.
My Zoom time.
No, the
No,
cat.
the cat.
Oh, the
She kept
cat.
sticking her face in.
Oh my God.
Good night,
So,
everybody.
Okay,
all right,
so
everyone. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your patience. Thanks for understanding that I've been under the weather and not been interacting with you. So I do apologize. And have a great Christmas, a happy New Year, and we will see you after New Year's.
thank you,
Love ya.
moderators and everybody. All righty. Love you guys.
Good
Ciao.
night.